Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
I think of Lee Sin and Canyon. I just think of that play from last year in the top side of the map where he pressed so many buttons in exactly the right order at exactly the right time. Like, danger. There's Beryl with his life just a little bit. Heal is going to be thrown out here. Flash forward from Beryl. Man, they are playing some aggressive League of Legends here towards the bottom side, but it's going to bite him in the backside. Beryl goes down. First blood goes to Kellen.
It's such a Beryl move right there. You can see the blood. It just doesn't matter. Super's damage is too high at level 2.
In the meantime, bit of a battle here as Fate's going to go down. That's the resonating strike. We knew that he was going to fall, but Croco not able to get anything in response. And therefore, he's not going to be able to get in there and try and steal it away or anything like that. Canyon nowhere near the vicinity. So, bit of good news here for DRX as available, but isn't showing on the map. He could theoretically be walking down. Nature's Grasp comes in, but once again, it's a little bit early. Def has the spell shield, but it is going to make sure that they guarantee the Drake. Can they survive the fight, though, as Doctor throws through the ultimate? He's going down so incredibly low, though. The flash comes in from Def, and the exhaust is there to confirm the kill. Now Croco is fighting against Canyon, flashes the wall very, very nicely to keep himself alive. Generation to me.
Yeah.
As, okay, Dplus here, can they get themselves the steal? They want to do so to avoid the soul point that will be available here. Could potentially just go for a fight instead, as now Croco getting a bunch of this help back. There's the Nature's Grasp, as now he's just looking for Def, dives towards him. That's going to be the secure of the Dragon for Dplus here, and it's a disaster in its entirety for DRX. Oh my goodness, it couldn't have gone more wrong, as the Q does miss there from Canyon, but he's got a safeguard. The skate over the wall. Is the Q going to connect? No, but Doctor is on the wrong side of the planet. Now, Deft is going to come on in. I guess no one really wants to try and tango with this Zeri, who's now underneath the turret. Deft does eventually take it down.
And this
that
time,
was not it for DRX.
This time, Lee Sin are coming down.
Just barely breeze past him there. As the final chapter comes in, they know that he cannot move, gets kicked back, and there's the Nara into the wall. A very dead Jax that was just trying to split push. And then a blind dude with a cat came into his lane. But that teleport is just about to be back up yet again. And he can start recharging that Narbar one more time. He's going to go home, get that health back. DRX is going to desperately try and secure this Dragon in the meantime. Fate going a little bit too far forward there, but does a lot of work onto Showmaker in that backline. Rascal now takes control of the Drake, but here comes Canna. He doesn't have any Narbar, but does he even need it? Fate is going to be taken down first. That's another kill for the Sivir. Canyon grabs another, and the Dragon is just going to be forgotten because Dplus here just want to kill all of DRX's members. It is finally going to be taken down here, but now it's hide and seek as DRX attempt to escape.
It looked like the fight that would never end, but Kana surviving is massive. Comes in there, hops over the wall. He's not done yet either. He's got a Yuumi on his back, and he wants to make sure this is a full wipe. Rascal also out of luck, and this may be the beginning of the end of this game.
Oh, there's the counter-strike. There he goes. 1,000 gold for the Jax. So that is definitely good news. But the good news is going to stop there for a moment because now Croco is circling the drain. There he goes. But still, Rascal, last man standing, is going to be able to... he is 100% of his team's kills right now. And that isn't a good thing. Sometimes that's a good thing, you know? Because it's like, I've had such a great early game. Look at all these kills. Not so this time around. There's Dplus here just moving towards this mid-inhibitor turret. The Baron is actually still alive. But they're still just going to try and break things open. Turret going to fall down towards the top side of the map. Good wall up there as Canna avoids the counter-strike stun. And the rest of Dplus here are on their way towards this top side. Canyon not wasting any time. Glitterlance is going to go wide. That actually might spell the death. No, it doesn't. Because Canyon went for a bit more of the greedy Sonic Wave, aiming for Beryl. Scout of the week, not going to find Croco there.
But this is going to be the end of this turret, and so much control around the Baron pit. DRX have one controller left in the pit, but it'll be cleared very quickly. And this becomes another jockey for position.
You know, like a Yuumi ult or an amazing
Syndra.
Kick from Canyon or these scatters. But it's less the sort of big circle of death that you can have. It's Twisted Advance to get Croco in there, but immediately he wants to get out. The Kick Flash going to come through there, and Def handed yet another kill. And without the jungler, I think it might be Baron time, Wolf. I'm not entirely sure.
I think you could be sure of that. A pretty bizarre call from Croco here to go in when his team is still managing that mid wave. At least they could trade it for Soul Point, but Soul Point's not even Soul. feel really bad about this one as a DRX fan as Croco goes in alone. The rest of the team isn't there for a follow-up. There's just no vision, really, for what he's trying to accomplish there. He goes to the stun and the follow-up ult, and then you see Fate come through. Duck Dom's really close by. You can burst a lot of those health bars down, and even if Croco dies, you're like, okay, did all the health bars of damage, though, we can win the longer fight. Now, you've lost control of the game, and with these empowered minions, Dplus are going to at least take out this inhibitor, maybe more.
Yep, and the back is going to be stopped here onto Duck Dom. He gets to skate over the wall, but that's so much of the damage taken away from the defense of the base. The inner turret is going to be taken here on the bottom side of the map as Canyon comes down. There is going to be a Jax to help defend for Duck Dom, but I think Dplus Kia might be equipped with a little bit more destructive power onto this base as Fate has to flash. I don't think it's going to be enough to save him here as Def gets yet another kill. He is on such a rampage right now, even though it isn't necessarily literally a rampage, and he's also just going to get taken down. The Jax turning up in the nick of time, and it feels like Def going to return the favor from earlier, teleport in to this turret, see what they can do. Zumi's going to come down, and the boomerang connects onto Croco, hop to buy some space. Nice sidestep, but I don't think it's going to be enough to save Croco's life, who just gets electrocuted. My goodness.
Croco, 30 seconds left of Baron buff, and they're getting everything they can with it. One mistake from DRX, and this is a 2-0 finish.
Yeah, the problem is that, yeah, it's Fate and Croco that just aren't really offering too much to this game right now. And Beryl also hasn't necessarily found too many of his big wild growth angles that he has found in the past. This base 100% in tatters right now as Def is looking for even more. Extendo Beam just going to get eaten by a spell shield. Def not showing too much fear so far, as we saw from his bounce with Rascal. And this Nexus turret not long for the world. Can Dplus Kia actually do it right here and confirm and solidify their first 2-0 win of the season? Final chapter comes in, going to be answered by a stopwatch being broken by Rascal, gets himself out of the way. The Unleashed Power comes in from Showmaker, so that's a button that isn't going to be available. However, it is going to spell the end of this Nexus turret as well. So naked Nexus now for Dplus to try and take down. Kana charging up his Naba, but Duck Dom actually does a fair bit of damage at this stage of the game.
He has GA, so he can just engage and sacrifice his first health bar.
Yeah, that's true. Just going to be that body into that front line. The wallop is going to be fantastic. Counter-Strike doesn't last forever, even though he wishes it could. As, oh no! Not quite enough to be able to take down the Jax there as Croco is going to fall. Canyon gets it as he's getting Bramble smashed away. Dplus Kia just trying to get as many of the extra kills as they can.
Just like, check those inhibitor timers. I've been here before.
All right, I can tell you, we still got like 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes, Wolf. I think we're going to be fine. Although they haven't done very much damage to this Nexus right now. As, oh, Sonic Wave going to miss, but the Scat of the Week is pretty good, Rascal. The one dangerous thing in Def's mind right now as Boomerang Blade comes in, but Showmaker this time, the Unleashed Power, is going to come back up again and isn't going to be mitigated by the Jax. And finally, the Nexus will go down. Dplus Kia, 2-0 victory in the first match of the LCK.